Hello everyone, welcome back to Trev Dog Gaming here on YouTube. This is the game No One Survived, and this is now episode 32. Well, we're kind of heading down in that-ish kind of direction. Because we kind of need to kind of go south where my little red arrow is pointing and invade these areas down here. Probably more the one to the right than the left, just before you get to the water's edge there. Because I think that's the kind of industrial area that we were at before. Although they might both have it, but we're chasing limestone. That's what we're doing. Let me just check this video. It's early morning. Yeah, okay. This will look a little bit more realistic. Oh, by the way, I did turn the cooker around, so it's actually facing kind of this way now, which is good. One thing we have to do before we do anything else is grab some glass and finish making the first. I did fill in these walls that were missing some timber planks, but we're going to finish this guy off. And then we're going to put 3 glass into there, so we've got to get another 7 glass, which is another 28 limestone. So I'm not sure if we're going to be able to do it in one run, but we're going to try. So at the moment, yeah, we can make these 3 things. Probably this one here is the most important. But have a look at that. You need 5 medicinal herbs, for crying out loud. So I think we obviously down the track we need to do some gardening. Get a greenhouse going so we can make some ourselves, I think. Okay. Well, let's see. We're going to take the car. I did fill up the little white one with fuel, but got gastric medicine, got some of that. Haven't got an awful lot of food on me, actually. Now, I'm pretty certain these are all empty, so I should be right to go. Let me have a look. Oh, by the way, I did fill up my log containers and I added a few more timber planks and a few more stickies and yeah, did a fair bit. Can I consume that without getting sick? Just wanted to top everything up a bit. There you go, fantastic. And why don't I just have a drink of this before I go? You might realise something here. I did swap over my weapons. I've now got this guy with an ACOG on it. So it's one of the Special Forces assault rifles. Looks pretty mean, doesn't it? So it uses 5.56 ammo. We're going to see how we go with that. As you can see, I've got a little bit of 5.56 ammo on me. And I've still got some shotgun shells, which is, you know, if I want to go loud, I can. Oh, actually, hang on a second. Hang on. If I grab it, mod-wise, yeah, I think I've got a silencer on it, haven't I? So if I take that out, that's... Oh no, that's a compensator. Hang on. Maybe I don't. Oh well, won't make much difference because we don't mind going loud, basically. I'm not sure really what that does. If anyone knows exactly what a compensator does to an assault rifle, let me know. Alright, so we're filled up with fuel. We're heading... It won't take too long to get down there. We've just got to go through the bush here. Obviously we are basically professional drivers here, so we know exactly where to go and turn and all that. Kind of. Well, at least it's early morning. That's an advantage. So this is the part we just have to be a little bit careful coming up here because she's a bit bumpy and it doesn't have the most fantastic suspension. There you go. Now we're right. So we're going straight there. We're not stopping for looting any cars or anything. Listen to the sound of that engine purr. 3 cylinders? I don't know. Certainly not a V8. Now, hang on a second. Should I try one of... no, I don't really want to. Hang on. We'll go Hey look, there's my sister car. Sitting there in the bush. Oh, I want to go down to the end here. Because I'm pretty certain just down here is where I've seen all that limestone before, so just this next corner. See, it takes next to no fuel to get all the way down here, which is really good. Alright, I'm looking straight at these little, almost look like aircraft bunker things, but they're not. Alright, let's see if we can stop outside of here without making too much noise. Wow, that was quick. He's so quick to get out of that car. Alright. I think I stopped early enough. Now, I'm pretty certain this is where I was finding it, so we're gonna... See, it looks so much better when he grabs the post to get over. Now... Oh, well, I can hear her. Where is that? Is he down this way? Someone heard me, I think. You know what? Helps if you actually load it, Trev. Just thinking I'm going to be really careful. Just do a headshot. Oh wow, actually that was loud. Coming out of the forest at me. I could just be lucky that no one else is close by. Because that actually sounded really loud. This has probably got one of the highest kind of damages of all the guns, I think, or it's close to. Alright. Let's continue looting, looking for our limestone. Ooh, I tell you what I'll do. I'll do what I was told that was a good thing, and I'm definitely going to dismantle it and get myself a steel ingot. Yay! Ooh, 3. Oh, I didn't realise it gave you 3. Hang on. Does this thing actually give you steel? Is it steel? I think it's steel. Oh, no way. Oh. Well, don't get anything for that one. Ooh, steel hammer. Ooh, another iron axe. Hang on. I actually do need a few extra iron axes. Have to be careful if someone pops in here that... Oh, I can probably still knock them off with the knife, but... prefer the gun. Kind of a bit easier. Oh, okay, so the hammers give you 1 ingot. Those huge sledgehammers, the steel sledgehammers, give you 3. Oh my goodness. Ooh, okay. That, if I turn it that way, I can put... Oh, that's probably actually pretty good to get those. Clay, that's iron. What else? Oh. I'm gonna say no thanks. Oh, come on, guys. Look. Grab bricks, I suppose. No. You know, there's some good stuff there that you could still grab, but ingots are the best, I guess. Gonna have seeds in it. Look at how much stuff we could be making if I had my agricultural thing set up. Trev, we have to speed that up. Look at all this stuff. Ooh. I'm going to take... I just realised something before. I'm going to take my herb seeds. Make sure... I think I might have some at home. Probably should have looked, but... I'm now just thinking... yeah, if there's some herb seeds, I might take some of them. Because it's kind of important. One at a time is a wee bit annoying. Yeah, I might take that. Might eat that, because that does a little bit more to my thirst. Oh, okay. So it's gone hazy, fuzzy, mucky, whatever else you want to call it. Outside. Yeah, it looks ridiculous. Look. think that's actually meant to be like maybe a bushfire kind of thing. That's what it looks like. We're kind of going backwards here. So don't forget, there's electrical components, wires, all sorts of stuff in here, which is absolutely fantastic, but we're looking for limestone in particular. If we can pick up a few herbs along the way. What am I actually looking at? It's got actually, the herbs have got just about nothing written on them. I suppose just looking at the names is still okay, I suppose. More clay. If we don't find what we're looking for, excuse me, here, actually, if you, hang on, I haven't tried that before. No one's around, I don't think. If I dismantle this thing, the fire axe itself, I've got a few of them at home. I'm pretty certain that big bladed weapon is steel as well. So I've got 4. Oh, I added 1. If I do the same with this thing. That is probably one of the best ways. It was mentioned in the comments, and I'm going, I was only ever thinking that it was 1 ingot. Man, what a bargain. Okay. Oh, okay, there's cotton. I'm taking the cotton whenever I see it as well. Okay. Back to big bad weapon. Let's cruise through here. Nothing like making sure that your weapon's reloaded, true. Yep, that's all good. See, they've got no little diagram on them. Maybe that's the easiest way of seeing them. Like picking them really quickly. More cotton, more coal, more clay. I won't go any more axes. 4 is actually quite good. And it's not like I'm massively overloaded at all. Oh man, I've got some copper at home at the moment. I've got a lot of copper blocks too. See, that looks like a herb. I don't know whether I really need that many herbs, do I? I don't know. I think just plant 1 in each pot, I think. Nope. So this is the first 3 of these guys. Oh wow. There's a few guys around. Oops, hang on. Give myself a little bit of extra space. Oh crap. Hang on, I think we've got someone going. Hang on, is that me? I think that was me. Wow, I tell you what. This is definitely a much better weapon, this than the shotgun. Pretty good combination. Anybody else hear that? This fog is nuts. Fog slash ash slash mess of stuff I can't see properly. I'm not sure if he heard me the first time round or not. Look, I'm speaking to you. Are you listening? Oh. Look, I'm doing headshots. Trying to do headshots. Yeah, that's alright. Okie dokie. Oh man, I tell you what. Have a look at what I've done so far. I've been looting a little bit. Not 1 piece of limestone. What is going on? Oh, Now it decides to show up. Thanks for that. 3 bricks, a bit more coal. Still got a little bit of weight there, eh? Like I haven't reached my weight capacity. Grab them while I see them. Yeah, tell you what, pretty rare to find the limestone. Oh, I was going to say, oh, that's good, it's cleared up. No. Celebrated too early, Trev. Nope. Yes. Probably should be taking all the nutrient stuff and everything. Just have to remind myself that this is the place to come for more of the seeds. And fertilizer, nutrients, all that kind of stuff. Wow, won't have to go looking for clay for a while. I'll leave all the bags of stuff there. I think I've got enough of those other seeds. Although, did I get... I've still got 5. Can't see one there. No. No, I wonder whether I should eat that cucumber. Yeah, I guess I should. Anything else do wonders for me here? Oh, that's not bad. Tell you what, if you're looking for rotten food, just come down and have a look in here. Oh, hang on. Tell you what, this would be a much more fun weapon to be using when the Horde Knights are on. Oh, she decided to give me pathogen, hey? That was nice of her. Now, oh, actually there could be... There could be... There could be some kit in here. Yeah, this might have limestone too, actually. Let's have a look. No, it has veggies. Oh, yes, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. The more limestone, the better. Oh. Oh, hey, 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 hey. I'm very sorry, but yes. So I've got 7 steel ingots on me at the moment. Yes, that's 1. This is the sledgehammer, so it gives me... Was it 3 before? Let's have a look. Yep, 3 again. Holy doolies. I've got steel versions of all these at home, so it's not like I'm completely, you know, losing something that I'll never see again or whatnot. I think that was 2. What's the crowbar? Even if it's another 2, that would be good. That's 15 steel ingots going on. That to me is a bargain. Yep, fantastic. What's in this one? Oh, 2 more limestone. It's an iron. I might have to hold off on the bricks. Oh, I'll take that last bit of clay. Otherwise I won't be able to fit anything else in. Just switch back to my assault rifle for a tick. Now, I don't know. I was carrying... I used to grab a fair bit of the saltpeter as well. I know it's used at a later point, I believe. Oh, that's nice. 80s, 120, but yeah, I really want the 200s. Remember, it was this big grey stack of boxes in the other locations. This one here that actually had the batteries. Oh my goodness. 120, 120. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Guess what? I just found another location with cool stuff. Alright, remember where we are. Remember where we parked the car, people, because we've got to come back to that box. Yep. Oh my goodness, that's a good box. I might as well just take the whole lot. All of the batteries. Oh man, should I? Maybe. Remember what you were telling yourself, Trev? You've got to be really careful, a bit picky about what you pick up. Remember that box. Okay, so it's that one and that one. Okay. Jeez. Oh. Machining refrigerator. Advanced medical lab. I think I've got all those anyway. Oh man. Medical lab, solar panel. Got those. I actually wish there was a better way that I could remember what I did and didn't have. Probably take the coal and the iron. Oh dear, I'm going to have to come back anyway. Not at the moment. What's this little box got? Kind of all the iron stuff. Some vegetables. Have I done this one? I don't think I did. Oh, thank you. Oh, man. I went over. Put the clay back. Can I take that? That's an iron axe. Oh my goodness, people, there's a couple there. Well, you know what? It's already paid off. Holy dooly. Alright. Scoot back to the car. So I've got to go... Oh, can I fit all that in? Okay. When I get back to the car and I swap my bag over, just to remind myself, I will need to grab at least the same size bag, I think. Well, at least all of the fire ashy stuff's disappeared. I'm not sure. I think it's meant to be like an ash from a bushfire, I think. I say we get plenty of those in Australia, man. Hang on. Hang on a second. Hang on a second, Trevor, what are you doing? Just trying to remember what I was doing then. Okay, so this one's going in. So the bottom right one's used. And then this one is now free. What? Oh, no. You know, I don't know who it is that, you know, doesn't kind of clean out their car properly. Well, you kind of missed that, didn't you? So, jeez, Trev, you didn't empty your things at all. You know, you've got to be kidding me. If that's no way, please don't tell me they're all full. Ah! Man! You've got to be kidding me. Oh, jeez. Okay, hang on. Hang on. Let's just make a massive big mess. This has got to be the fastest way of doing this. Okay, so the one that I've currently got on, it goes on the ground as well, right? So here, it's the one I just took off, right? So it's full. Then, don't touch the big ones just yet. Oh, okay. Alright, back over here, at the front of the car. There you go, this should still work. If I drop that there, I come back here. Oh, okay. What about the other one that looks the same? Oh, they're both empty. What? And that one's full. Alright, hang on. Can I grab that one? So that's full. I know that grey one's empty, and I think both of these are full. That's the one I just used. Okie dokie. Oh man. You know, Trev, you could have just reorganised these before you came out, so hang on. Pick that up, and then look at this big... Oh, I had to pick this one, didn't I? No, I can't do it that way. I just can't do it that way. Alright. So, that's full. That one is empty. So I know the grey one is empty. Oh, hang on. So actually, no, both grey ones are empty, so... What? This is like... magical bags. Please don't laugh at me, people. Oh, man. That's not the... Ah, man. Okay. I'm losing the plot. Honestly, I'm losing the plot. Alright. Come on. They've decided to come back for shooting practice. Alright. You asked for it. Any pathogens? Not sure if I killed that one or not. Nope, apparently not. Oh, hang on. Oh, jeez. Speedy Gonzales. Oh, they're all coming. They're a tad slow, but they're still coming. Headshot! Headshot! Pathogens? No, that was fibre. And that was fibre. Damn it! Well, I did the best I could then to target as many headshots as I could. I know Courtney would be very happy with me, so I did the right thing. I hope she is. Yeah, almost chockers. And was it this one? Can I... That's 10. Damn it! Here, take that. Still not going to help. Man! Kind of just want the panel. If I take the panel, can I put the clay back? Ooh, that's awfully close. What have I got? Copper nugget? Yay! Oh, that worked. Oh dear, I might have to come back for a wee little sprint here. Oh man, I didn't get that much limestone. What a pain. Oh man, he's run out of breath already. I don't really... Do I need the inverter? Oh, maybe you should come... I'll come back and have a look. There's a couple of chests there. I'll have a quick look. Because I'm thinking... Oh man, it's almost night time already. Gee, the day does fly when you're stuffing around with bags that you can't remember what's in them, eh? Jeez, Trev. Well, that'll teach you. So that one, cool. Oh, hang on a sec. Why am I so dehydrated? Yeah, it'll wait. I'll get some more food in a tick. Just let me readjust the brightness so you can see a little bit better. Okay. Fantastic. I can see now. I would imagine. So can everyone else. Sorry, Courtney. Oh, hang on. There you go. I made amends for that, Courtney. Please don't be too harsh. Alrighty. What? I'm trying. I'm trying. Holy dooly. Just do a headshot. His armor just flew off. Don't look, Courtney, don't look. Is this thing still too dark? I don't know. So, which one was it? This one here? Yeah, okay. Alright, I'm taking that back. I'll take the clay. So, where did I... It's a different coloured barrel. So, is it up here? I think this is where I got up to. No. There's only one anyway. Alright. Pretty certain these guys don't have anything that's worthwhile looking in. I think this is the ones that you don't see much. Yeah, you can't look in that. Might be this one? No? That's right. So this is a bit of a waste. It's like an area that doesn't really have lootable stuff. There goes that ale again. Alright, let's clear the fence. Well, yeah, not too bad an episode. Kind of a bit of a surprise finding the batteries, I guess, but I honestly didn't get much limestone. Oh man, that's pretty painful. Alright, hang on a sec. Let me just get back to this other place and we'll see what's there. Hopefully more limestone there, that's what I'm thinking. See you in a bit. Alright, maybe this is it. Hang on. Have a quick look in here. How much stuff have I got on me? Not a great deal. Remember, Trev, you're looking for limestone, dude. Limestone. Not everything else. Ah, there's a guy there already. Oh, I can search this. Nope. Have to be so, like, determined. Ooh, limestone. That. Slow coach. Nope. Nope. None today. Ooh. No. Man. Now, if there was a green one, I'd probably be looking. Oh, gave me a pathogen. No. Oh, man, this little guy. Sorry, Courtney. I tried. More limestone! Come on. Num. Well, at least that's another 5. Gee, it's becoming really hard to get, isn't it? Anything exciting in here? Oh. Veggies, maybe. Maybe I could be eating that stuff, I don't know. Yeah, it does sometimes not good things to your thirst and whatnot. Nothing there. Anything in the big box? Oh, yes. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Another 3 limestone. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Can't you see I'm busy? Busy looking for limestone. And cotton and stuff, you know? Oh, I've excited someone else. Pathogen? Nothing. Listen. Yeah, certainly a better gun. Without a doubt. Ooh. No steel? Yeah. Probably. For crying out loud, I was busy. Sorry, Courtney, I kind of used up too much ammo there. I was really trying hard not to overdo it. Oil extractor maintenance. Do I have that one? I'm taking it just in case. Oh man, there is a fair bit of stuff here I'd still like to take, but I think I did this one? Yeah. Alrighty. Well, you know what? I think that's gonna have to do it for this episode. Oh well, people, I did get a reasonable amount of limestone, I guess. I've got 9 there, maybe 15 at the most. I'll have a count when I get back home, but I think that's about the best I can do. Anyway, I'm probably over this episode, so I'm going to have to leave it here. I hope you've enjoyed it. That was so much better with this assault rifle. What a good weapon this is. Anyhow, if you liked the episode, please go ahead and help and support the channel by smashing the like button for us. And if you haven't already subscribed, you can super help the channel out by subscribing. Alright everyone, thanks so much. Cheers.